This is Arvin Vora, founder of Vora Method and author of How to Get into an Ivy League College. In this video, I'm going to tell you about a technique that has, as far as I know, essentially a 100% success rate. And much like penicillin, this technique was discovered by accident. This happened during a tutoring session where I was explaining to a student that was new to college essays, about the idea of using analogical reasoning, how by finding connections between different things, you can create themes, you can show cleverness, you can do all that kind of stuff. And there was a miscommunication between us. The student thought that I had meant find a way to put the two things together in a story. And I'm not going to tell you exactly what was in that story because, I don't want that student to have any difficulties, but I'll just show you what it was like. So let's say that the words had been watch and roof. What would have happened? What the student would have said was that, I could be on the roof checking my watch. And that's interesting because when I heard the story that the student had said, I wanted to know more about what happened because the student created a totally inexplicable situation. I mean, it was just a bizarre kind of situation, but not like so aggressively bizarre that it made you question it. So if you have watch and roof, the student could say something like, I'm on the roof, I could be on the roof checking my watch. So if somebody's on the roof checking their watch, here's what I want to know. Why are you on the roof checking your watch? Like, why are you actively checking your watch there as opposed to on the ground or anywhere else? And because that's bizarre, it also becomes intriguing. Like, I want to know more. When you're doing this technique, by the way, you're trying to create a puzzling situation. And you're also trying to create a high level of vividity, so I recommend that you write in the vivid present. The vivid present means you write a story in the past tense, but using the present tense. So in this case, you can write something like, I'm standing on the roof, I've been here for 2 hours, and I'm checking my watch every 2 minutes exactly. Now, here's the thing. You don't know why someone would be doing that. There's no obvious reason to be doing that. Is it like astronomical? Are they waiting for somebody? Are they on the roof to look higher in the sky? Are they on the roof so they can get a larger view? Are they on the roof because they're hiding from somebody? I don't know. Like, what are they doing up there? It's puzzling, and that makes it intriguing. So I've just taken some objects from around the room. You have a sleep mask and a ball. Now you can put those together and say, I'm wearing a sleep mask, so I can't see anything, and I'm bouncing a ball to see if I can catch it. Now, again, there's reasons your mind starts to come up with reasons where that could possibly make some sense, but it's not obvious which one it is, right? And because it's so intriguing, it really draws the reader into the story. Creating an inexplicable situation isn't actually that hard to do. You just take a bunch of objects and create a situation that people won't know what it is that you're doing in that situation. That's going to make them want to know more. Here's the better thing, though. Because you've created an inexplicable situation, you're going to have to make a clever backstory. You're going to have to create intelligent and unexpected motivations. You're going to have to make a unique essay. That bizarre situation forces the rest of the essay to be unique and interesting. It's going to essentially make you have to show the strong character traits of curiosity and independence and all that kind of stuff. It's one of the techniques that works a very high percentage of the time. If you do it right, and honestly, it kind of like forces you to do the rest of it right. So I would say give this one a try. It's not one that you're going to use for every essay by any means, but it can really be a very strong opening for either a general common application personal statement essay or even to a certain extent a college supplemental essay. For example, why this college might be a nice lead-in over there. Play around with this, see what happens. Remember, the goal is not to create something that can be quickly and easily explained. It's to create something that is totally bizarre and inexplicable and cannot be explained easily. It should be, the point you're trying to create a mystery so that the reader is drawn into a mystery. You're not trying to create some sort of a quick and facile explanation. You want the reader to be puzzled, not informed at the beginning of this essay.